Here we have a buffer containing equal concentrations of acetic acid and acetate ion. In the beaker, we have a particulate level representation of 8 acetic acid molecules and 8 acetate ions. This buffer has a pH of 4.75 at 25 degrees Celsius. Now, what happens if we add a strong acid, which contains hydronium ions, to this buffer? When the hydronium ions enter the solution, they will encounter and react with acetate ions. Each hydronium ion donates a proton, a hydrogen ion, to an acetate ion and converts it into an acetic acid molecule, its conjugate acid. The reaction that takes place is hydronium ion reacts with an acetate ion to make water and an acetic acid molecule. This decreases the amount of acetate ions in solution, in this case from 8 to 7, and it increases the amount of acetic acid molecules, in this case from 8 to 9. Now the water produced in the reaction disappears into the background of all the rest of the water, and you may notice that the pH has decreased slightly from 4.75 to 4.64, and because we added some strong acid, the volume of the solution has increased slightly. Now we can do this again. We can add more strong acid, and when more hydronium ion is added to the solution, it enters the solution and encounters acetic acid molecules. When it encounters the acetic acid molecule, it donates a hydrogen ion, a proton, which converts the acetate ion into an acetic acid molecule. The reaction is H3O+ reacts with an acetate ion to make water and an acetic acid molecule. In this case, we have a further decrease in acetate ion from 7 to 6, a further increase in acetic acid from 9 to 10. We'll disappear the water into the background. We notice that the pH decreases slightly again. Now it's down to 4.53, and we have a slight volume increase due to the added strong acid. And if we keep doing this, if we add more hydronium, more strong acid, the added hydronium will react with acetate ions, convert them into acetic acid molecules. pH will decrease even further, and this will continue until we've added enough strong acid to exceed the buffering capacity of this buffer, at which point the pH will undergo a dramatic decrease.